Up, Devils? J-Dog back again for another goddamn video for you. In today's video, we got another questions time submitted. Here we the fuck go. Let me bring it right up. From James Nelson. Definitely recognize the name, so good to see. So I don't know if you've been leaving comments on the videos or if you order from us or whatever, but I definitely recognize your name. So shout out to you, brah. And he says, do a video of favorite bands HHR has worked with, best experiences, and worst working with bands. Well, I'd probably be, the more funny stories would probably be the worst, right? That's what people generally like to hear, right? Like the drama. Well, we'll start with best. I don't really know if there's like a best experience. I mean, ironic, just the way to define it, it's like that was a good experience, easy enough to work with. Is the bands that just be fucking prepared. Like if you want a release out or whatever, don't come on asking and like you don't supply materials, right? Or being a complete pain in the ass or anything like that. So anything that's just if it's a smooth ride, then it's a good experience, right? Because other than that, it's not like a lot of these bands, it's not like you're hanging out, fucking high-fiving each other and getting out and getting beers and pizza and listening to fucking demos and improving. It's like we're not in the recording process or anything like that. It's kind of like just it's an email, want to put it out, sure. What's the contract deal, whatever we agree to, sure, we agree to it. And if we owe them money or whatever, pay them, and they send us the materials. They'll send us the music and whatever, artwork, layout, lyrics, all that shit, and then we go from there. So that's as long as their side is done, then it's just the rest is on us. So that would be the experience. So it's not really like a band like, oh, it was so cool because, or I was hanging out with Corpse Grinder, just nothing like that. But one thing that was kind of like, I guess, would be a cool experience, or just in general, I guess if you want to say easiest band or whatever work with would probably be Nunslaughter. I mean, we've done the most releases by them, right? Technically, like the first band working with. I mean, Spawn of Satan was, but that's kind of like it's related to Nunslaughter. Obviously, doing with Kanye, he was in Nunslaughter, and that's how we got started with Nunslaughter, and done way more releases by Nunslaughter than any other one band that we've done, and done a lot of cool projects. And that's actually some of those were like working one on one with Don, like sitting at our kitchen table with the Burn the Cross 7 inches, punching out fucking inverted crosses, and the maggots fucking 7 inch, putting maggots in covers. Maybe I'll show those. I'll do a video on those one day. But one release I did pull of Nunslaughter that I thought was cool because it kind of took years to get out. And I remember when the idea was, it was kind of like, oh, I don't know, because this was in our early days and it was a lot of money, but this is this nice release. I'm definitely glad to own it. I don't know if it says a year anywhere in here. I'll bust it open. I'll show you. It's a box set, and this is of all their demos. And eventually it came out, there was an LP box set as well as all their demos, plus some extra rehearsal shit and stuff like that. But this was the original with just the demos, all on 7 inches. It's called Demo Slaughter. This is my favorite thing in the demos release. There was only 100 or 110. I'm going to look in there in a second to show you guys breakdown. But these are nice, big metal. Like, you can't, like this, does not get damaged. Like, you can throw us to the fucking wall. This is like steel. Got these little hatches on them. So really, really nice, right? But anyways, the way we did this was, which was a cool experience, is every demo is on a separate 7 inch, right? So we released one demo at a time because the price of 7 inch, it's a few $1,000s. And when we did this release, this was back when we were in our parents' house still, so just kids. And, you couldn't do, I think I'll see how many 7 inches are in here. I think it's 5 or 6. How many demos I did? It goes up to, I think the Face of Evil is the last one. You're not going to do that many at a time. That's quite a bit of money to front. It's for some fucking 18-year-old kids, basically, right? So we did one at a time. And what we did is we did 400 black vinyl, 100 picture discs, and then 100 color vinyl on each 7 inch demo. And the color vinyl, we took them all and we put them all off in the corner of the room, off to the side, until every single demo was officially out, and we had 100 copies of each demo on a colored vinyl, and that's what went in this box. So it took, I don't know, let's say it probably took 5 years or so. So it's kind of funny. So the first one, which I'll show you, the Ritual Darkness, this came out first. And 2, 4, 6, there's 7 7 inches, 7 inches in here. I'll show you them all one by one. This came out first, and we sold off the black vinyl and the picture disc. And I don't even remember what color vinyl is. It's been so long since I've even looked at this damn thing, to be honest with you. This one is just on red vinyl. So there was 100 pressed on red vinyl. We pressed them, put them off to the side in a room. They sat there for, I don't know, 5 years, whatever. Nice ass insert. So yeah, this really commemorates all the Nunslaughter demos because each one has its own release. Like this all has the lyrics, the original demo tape on there, everything. Each one has its own color. So that was put out. Waited for those, whatever, to sell or at least make our money back. Sell them all. I don't remember what the case was, but I mean, it was definitely, I don't know. There had to have been a good. I mean, I know we try to get them on as quick as possible, so maybe a year in between each. I don't quite remember. None of these have. Okay, so this says released 2004, 2004 on Ritual Darkness, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2005. So you figured this probably took, in my time, this maybe 3 years. So not too bad, but nonetheless, Ritual Darkness sitting there for 3 years because that was the first one to come out. The Rotting Christ demo, which I personally love. If you don't know the songs and the first time you hear it, you can make this sounds like the complete, absolute, utter dog shit. Which I actually think it gives it that to the character. If you don't know the songs, yeah, you're not going to enjoy it. But if you do know the songs, it's actually enjoyable to listen. It sounds really extreme, especially the vocals. But if it's a new listen, if you don't know the songs on here, you're gonna be like, yeah, it sounds like complete ass. But this was the second demo, again archived, and then it was on its own separate colored vinyl, brown black splatter. So there's that. God damn it. So that would have been record 2 then. And actually, I'm not going to show you all these in detail. Like, this guy's going to take fucking forever. But this is one of my, kind of like cool. Was cool to, the memories that came back. That's just how we did it too. Because it's like, you got to like basically invest money in records years in advance that you can't even sell a single copy, right? You just put them in a corner of a room. This is probably my favorite demo, the third demo. This is a double 7-inch too. This was on a gatefold 7-inch cover. And Eric drew that artwork, actually. I remember, I'm almost positive he did. Yeah, Eric did that artwork, added piece. This was the original demo cover, back. And this is probably my favorite Nunslaughter demo. This is on a white splatter, double record. But yeah, Impale the Soul of Christ on the Inverted Cross of Death. This is probably my favorite. Then fucking famous Guts of Christ, the uncensored cover. Don Wingshot, fucking AKA the Nuts of Christ. And this one was on a blue splatter vinyl. So again, all these each only 100 copies color for each demo 7-inch. Because initially when the 7-inch, when we were just selling them, there was just black vinyls, and then we did do 100 picture discs. I believe they was all at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty sure my memory. So like I said, so these going back. This one was 2005. So I don't know, was that 17 years ago now? 17, 18 years ago? 17 years ago? So yeah, my memory's a little fucking hazy. And then Face of Evil. If I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive this is the first release that Jim Sadis enters the band. If you didn't know, yeah, Jim, because a lot of people, even myself for a while there, I actually thought Jim was just always a member of Nunslaughter. I thought it was always Jim and Don, but it was actually, Don with Greg Beal and other guys. What color is this? Black? Oh, no, okay. This is, you gotta remember this. This side's kind of like all black, but it's got a green-black swirl. I don't know why it didn't make it to the fucking other side of the record, but nonetheless, that was the Face of Evil 7-inch. And a lot of these songs from the demos made it to the album Hex when they finally got on studio LP. So obviously took years and years for that to happen. This is probably my least favorite demo. This was the last one. Evil Speaks. I mean, I like it, but I'm just saying it's probably, out of all of them, it's probably my least favorite one. And this one was on white splatter as well. And then, so that was all the demos, but then we did this bonus 7-inch, and I forget even what the fuck's all on here. It says the 1987 rehearsal. Oh, I do remember. Okay, yeah. Released as a 7-inch picture disc in 2001, limited to only 100 copies, which I believe Dawn of the Dead put that out, which I do own that 7-inch picture disc. I have to bust that out. It's been years since I've looked at it. And then the Rotting 7-inch, which I own as well. I remember when Don put that out, I think he did 13 of them. Yeah. Released as a 7-inch EP in 2003, limited to only 13 copies. The reason this is bonus stuff because it's like kind of like rehearsal shit. That was early in the day. Gatefold cover. Oh, these are on. So yeah, these are on. This is on the writing's on picture disc because the original, which is a 7-inch EP, and like it says, only 13 copies. But I do have an original rotting. I don't know. Don put it out personally. I don't know, just to be an asshole or smart ass, whatever. I just did 13 of them. I know it's not like the best sounding recording, but it's nonetheless was a really collectible item and still is. It's gonna be a fucking bitch to find it if you want to get it and find it. Good fucking luck with that. And then this would be the 87 rehearsal. It's on a black vinyl because it was originally listed 200 copies. And then it comes with this fucking massive booklet, the box set. So this is one of my kind of like really just like almost like I posted a video earlier that pride piece of the collection, pride and joy of the collection, or favorite piece, or gems of the collection, or whatever the guy asked. This is definitely one of them. This is just such a nice release and really commemorates the demo. It comes with this massive booklet then too. It comes with a fucking bit. Oh, here's what their number 2. So I have number 9 out of fucking 100, and there's liner notes and signed by all of them. It looks like he hand numbered and individualized all of them. I kind of vaguely remember that. Comes with a patch in there, but yeah, there's just pages after pages. So yeah, if you guys don't have this, you want it, it's definitely a really, really, really nice release to own. I mean, I'm not even going through all this. There's a shitload of pages. Yeah, find it on eBay or Discogs. I'm sure it's gonna be a fucking pretty penny though. I can't imagine it's gonna be cheap. I mean, at the cheapest, hopefully you can get it for $100, but I don't know. Fuck it. You know, back when it first came out, hell, we might have even sold them for $100. I mean, I don't know, what is there? That's 7, 8, 9 records in there, counting the doubles, and then the metal tins. I mean, it was definitely pricey to do that. Each one on 100 different colors, just to do 100 colors only on a record is expensive. So, yeah, I mean, that was a really, really good experience. And then just working with Nunslaughter all these years, I mean, probably that'd be the best experience you want to say because you worked with them more than anyone, right? As far as worst experience, there's not one-off worst experience, but I'll just say like annoying experiences are bands to where like they want you to put their shit out, or we contact them and we want to do it, and they just a lot of times it's shit that it seems like I'm usually excited about and want to get out. It's just that they're just unreliable or idiots. Like you ask for like materials or whatever, you need the cover art, you need the lyrics, or you need the audio, and they're just yeah, I'm on it, and like just they just years go fucking by and nothing happens. It's like, dude, like how long do you fucking need? Like how do you not have this shit? Like I've I've had probably the worst I've ever had it is where I was waiting on a guy. I'm not going to throw any names under the bus because definitely I don't know who watches what and they'll get fucking pissed off. Is the guy was supposed to get me? It was for some demos. He was supposed to get some the actual audios, the original tapes, whatever it was that he wanted to use the audio for the fucking record on a disc for me. And then also like he wanted to get a bunch of flyers. Said he had some unused art, just materials for the release. I mean, week after week, month after month, year after year. I think in totality, it was finally 5 years. I'm like, dude, just fucking forget it. This is ridiculous. Like, and never like, it's not like he was getting like, well, here's this piece. I got this coming. Nothing. It was just constantly me nagging him, constantly asking what's going on and just excuses. Yeah, I got a free weekend this weekend. I'm going to go through my photos and shit. Like, I don't understand. If it's in your household, you own the shit. How long do you possibly fucking need? Like literally, how long is the task going to take? Like, if you physically have the shit, he claims he does, and I do believe that he did have it. I mean, why would he lie? And it's your band. Like, it's funny because some of the bands actually they don't have their own shit, which that really blows my fucking mind. But this particular case, I do believe the person had it. And I'm just like, dude, like I would have given my own mom 5 years to get me some fucking materials. Like what the fuck you doing? Like, oh, dude, I worked a lot overtime. Okay, dude, at this point, just on Christmas Day, I know you're not working that fucking day because you work for a corporate job. I know that. I know they're closed that day. Just go in your fucking bedroom or where the hell you store the shit. Take 4. I mean, how long is it gonna honestly take? 8 hours tops. I mean, to look for some photos. I mean, let's call it like it is. We're talking probably 2 hours, maybe. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but let's say you wanted to plan for an all day, 8 hours. I mean, there's no way you wouldn't be done by then. By the time all the shit you had to find, dish you had to burn, it doesn't take fucking 5 years. And to this day, never got the shit, ever. Like I said, kind of pulled the plug on it, I'm going to say no one told each other F off, but that was kind of the vibe given. And there's a lot of similar stories like that, like a lot of bands like that. This was an extreme scenario, but yeah, a lot of crap like that, and just yeah, they just don't have it. But the others that are annoying, or at least they admit it from the get go, is and it's kind of like, well, how are we going to do this? Is like, it's usually the artwork. Oh, I don't have it. It's like, well, does the label have it? Like, let's say they worked with Relapse. I don't know. And then you ask Relapse, they don't have. I'm like, how do you guys not have this shit? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't understand how you could be that fucking responsible. Like, I just don't get it. Actually, I'll throw a fucking title, somebody under the bus, and it's not really a throwing under the bus, but just call it out because I really like to do it. A release that did fall through for Hells that Hells was supposed to do. I was in contact about it with Listenable Records. And that is, let me show you too and bust it out because I have just a CD. Fuck yeah, sitting right behind me. It's only been on CD ever, and anyways, it's the band from Brazil. Ironically enough, we just did the Christians. Abhorrence, not the Finnish one, the Brazilian Abhorrence. Evoking the Abomination is the album. This is their only full length, and then they have an EP. This came out, what, 99, 2000? It sounds just like Christian. Like it's 100% Christian. What year did this come out? What does it say? 99, 2000 sounds... 2000. Evil Vengeance Records. With Evil Vengeance, I believe that was Gene from Angel Corpse that was doing that label. But then, from what I understand, Listenable Records owns the rights. I don't remember why I had to contact Listenable Records. But anyways, let me show you this. So this sound, if you guys don't know this, this sound I fucking love. I like this just as much as Christian, and more than most of the later Christian albums. So, like, for example, like, I like it just as much as, like, the first three Christians, and probably more than album 4 up of Christian. Like, this is fucking great. Like, absolutely great. Actually, this album and Rebellion, Burn the Promised Land are my favorite Christian worship bands. So this disc is long out of print. So what I wanted to do at the time was classic fucking J-Dog style LP, the way I would want to do it in my mind. Gatefold cover, first 100 on 12-inch picture discs, and colored vinyl, whatever, 400 copies, 900, whatever the hell we do, colored vinyl. And at this point, fuck a CD release as well, because this CD's long fucking gone, right? Anyways, I guess Listenable Records owns it or whatever, owns the rights, and he did agree. He got back and said he could do it. His price was pretty expensive though. He's like, for exclusive for licensing, he wants 25% of the pressing. So let's say we're to do let's just say for easy numbers, 1,000 copies, right? So 1,000 total vinyls and 100 picture discs, right? So we'd have to send him 25 picture discs out of 100 and 200, the total of 250 records out of 1,000. I mean, that's a kind of an expensive deal, but okay, whatever, agree to it. The thing is he has no art files. And so, he has none of it. And then he's like, yeah, I know for a fact the band doesn't have it either. It's like, how does you not have it and the band don't have it? So basically we say, yeah, can you just scan the CD? It's like, so let me get this fucking straight. You want me to scan the CD, basically do a goddamn bootleg layout, because that's literally what that is. That's what people do that do bootlegs. They just scan in the whatever copy they have and they press it themselves. That's literally doing a bootleg. So you want me to do a bootleg copy that what the fuck do I need your ass for then? And you're going to charge me this fucking expensive ass deal? So it's kind of like, it's not that it was like, fuck off, not interested. It just kind of died off there, because I mean, would still kind of do it. But it's like, the fact that you see how this is all full color, scanning this from a CD and blowing up to LP size, it's not going to look as crisp. It might look a little fuzzy and whatnot. So it's kind of like, I'm even interested in doing it. Don't want to put on an LP that looks like shit. And just like the attitude of that, like, yeah, you pay me 25%, and he has to do nothing because he doesn't even have fucking files. Absolutely, literally just sit back in a chair and collect the fucking check. And this fucking dumbass doesn't even have the goddamn files. Like, I don't understand. That blows my mind. How do you not have the fucking files? So things like that. And yeah, that'd probably be it's not, like I said, not a bad experience, because technically wasn't a project I didn't end up work with, but it's annoying for me because it's a project that I would really like to see come out. So I don't know. Like, I never actually talked to the band personally, but if anyone does know him and they haven't, but that's what I was told. I forget the guy's name over. I think his name's Laurent or whatever. I mean, he seems cool and shit through emails. Like, I have no problems with him. It's just kind of annoying that a release I'm super passionate about can't come out because I don't know if he just doesn't care, or like I don't understand how you don't have the shit, or at least it just I don't know. It just seemed kind of careless in the replies. So that's been several years now, probably a good pushing a good 10 years now. So I highly doubt he even remembers any of this or whatnot. So if we were to try to do it again, we'd probably have to set up as a new fresh deal. But that is one of the that's definitely something for Hells I really want to see come out to this day, and annoying hoops you have to kind of jump through, because this isn't the only thing. Like there's been tons of stuff. Like I've been trying to do the first 5 Deeds of Flesh for years now too. Still, they've never been out of vinyl to this day. I've heard that through the grapevine that supposedly the band label's doing themselves. I'll believe it when I see it. And honestly, I'll be shocked if it's done properly. It won't be done J-Dog properly. I guarantee that. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'd rather see something come out than nothing. But a lot of these, yeah, like this, I mean, to this day, it's going to be, what'll happen is this will probably come out. It'll be some no-name fucking label. It'll be scanned from the thing. It'll look like shit. They'll be like, oh, it's a black vinyl, no gatefold, no picture that's done. It'll just be half-assed. That's more than likely what will happen. And fucking, like I said, this album, what I say it was, 99, 2000 says on here? 2000. It's been 22 years, still not on vinyl. And then let's say 2025 or whatever, some fucking Joe Blow or whatever will put it on his, his label, and it'll be fucking crap. All because, got guys in the scene that just don't give a shit, I guess. So that's the kind of the worst experiences. Like I said, it's just more annoying. Not like you got burned or anything like that. Just annoying fucking, because you got passion trying to do this. Yeah, you're doing it as a business, but it's also like a true passion, and you can't do it because you're held up by others that I in a sense don't care. At least that's the vibe I get. So yeah, so that's probably the best and worst experiences I would say that I can think of all the top of my head. So yeah, there you have it. Any other questions, guys? Keep them coming, and I'll get them answered just like this. So just put them in the comments, goddammit. I need those questions coming so I can do videos for you. Leave them in there, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.